food in Montana was fantastic, actually. I loved everything I ate. I had one interesting dish of, I never had Indian food before, and they made my companion and I, when I was first in training, Indian food. She liked to do different cultures, and she had this Indian, what she called Indian yogurt. And then it was to offset the really spicy chicken, because I didn't like spicy things. So she gave me this Indian yogurt to offset it. And I looked around and I realized that everyone else there liked spicy food, and they didn't get the yogurt. And I was the only one that got this Indian yogurt, and it was very interesting. It was definitely fun to try the different foods in Montana. But for Montana, the things that I have a lot of food memories, and most of them cycle around ice cream. The Montana ice cream is fantabulous. Will Coxon's ice cream was so good. You'd find little ice cream stands there where people sometimes have, slushy stands or snow cones. There you'd find ice cream stands, and I was always put in the areas where you could find them. In Ennis, they had the Shack, and the Shack had Will Coxon's ice cream. It was fabulous. And then Laurel had Mo Cones, and Mo Cones was just tiny little shack, and they had these concoctions that they would put with the ice cream. So like Motrocity or Mo Crispy. Mo Crispy had marshmallows and chocolate, and Krispies, Rice Krispie cereal with the ice cream with like different things like caramel, and it was so good. That was probably one of my favorite things, and I would just go there again and again in that area. It was just really bad for me, but I loved it. And then in my last area in Bozeman, they had this little Kagi corner, and you could get, they'd have a single scoop, a double scoop, or a kid's scoop, and you could get a single scoop for $2, and it was huge. They would make them so big. They put it in a bowl, and it would be huge, and a double scoop was even bigger. And I always get a kid's scoop, and it was still really big. It was so good, and I remember when I was leaving my mission, I just had that connection with that ice cream so much that I just didn't want to leave. Like, I didn't want to leave for the people. I didn't want to leave for anything. So I just was like, well, I have to keep something with me. And so almost every week on preparation day, I'd go get ice cream, because I knew that I was going to be so away from it, and I was going to be so sad that I was leaving, and it was kind of like a comfort food, because I was so sad that I was leaving the people, and I was so sad that I was leaving the experiences that I had and the feelings that I was able to feel in Montana. So I'd just eat the ice cream all the time. So that was probably one of my favorite foods in Montana, was the Will Coxon's ice cream. But a lot of good dishes. People just made really good dishes. I had a lot of chicken. Learned about different chicken dishes that were amazing. When I was more in Wyoming, I had more like beef and the beans and the cornbread, and I don't know, like the more base foods, and it was just really, really good. They knew how to cook. I definitely can say that I've never met anyone in Montana or Wyoming where I served that couldn't cook. Like, it was really good. I remember some of them would be like, so sorry, it's just so basic, but I was always like, this tastes really good. And I guess as a missionary, when you're out all day and then you get to go to somewhere to eat, like, everything just tastes good, but it generally was really good food. It was kind of just homey, which was really nice. It was some things that just were normal dishes. There's chicken and hamburgers and just normal dishes, but they weren't so extravagant that they didn't feel foreign. So it felt good to eat every day and felt homey. So I loved the food there. It was really good.